right. So, I honestly didn't know if I was going to mention this story, but then I decided I would combine it with more casting news. But Alligator Loki, who if I recall correct, is actually named Wally, was kidnapped at the end of April. And according to the alligator's owner, he was kidnapped by a bunch of morons who just like scaring people by throwing alligators into other people's yards. So, a trapper was sent. Now, this is where I'm unclear whether the trapper knew that Alligator Loki was a pet. Because based on what happens next, I'm going to say he never knew that this was a pet. They probably got the call from whoever yard Alligator Loki was thrown in. And no, I'm not going to call him Wally. I'm going to keep calling him Alligator Loki. And so, because otherwise, what he does next makes absolutely no sense. Either he's a complete moron, or he just couldn't possibly believe that anybody would keep an alligator as a pet. So, the trapper caught Alligator Loki, and remember, he's an emotional support alligator. So, even though I'm sure he does alligator things, he's not your typical alligator. So, the trapper threw him into the Okefenokee swamp with a bunch of other alligators because, alligator. Unfortunately, like I said, he is not your typical alligator. He's an emotional support alligator. And no, that doesn't make sense to me either, but whatever. So, now it's about searching the swamp, which unfortunately only licensed trappers can legally go there to search for the alligator. Because, of course, the owner went on to social media pleading for help in finding his alligator. Because that's his friend. That's his, probably I guess not fur baby, but scale baby? Anyway, so that's where we are left. They are now searching the Okefenokee swamp. And now this is not a small swamp. So I'm hoping that they find Alligator Loki alive. Which makes me wonder if he's an emotional support alligator, if he wasn't wearing something. Of course, I guess the assholes who took him probably removed whatever he was wearing. But anyway, the question is, how will you know which alligator is your alligator? I mean, it's entirely possible that alligators look different from person to person. I guess I haven't seen enough to really notice that any one of them would look different. But first, it's about finding Alligator Loki. The next step is to hopefully find him alive. Because I can't imagine he would survive well with a bunch of alligators or any other predators, because if you're going to be an emotional support animal, you're going to be very chill. You're not going to be aggressive. So, even to the detriment of, eating, finding food. Or maybe he'll end up going native depending on how long he's gone. And he will no longer be able to be an emotional support alligator. I don't know. But that's the latest we have on that. The search is on to find Alligator Loki. Alright, so now to some casting news. Paul Walter Hauser has been cast in an undisclosed role in Fantastic Four. Now, I've seen theories that he might be Mole Man. So, I have absolutely no idea. I have no clue who he would be cast as. I don't know. I don't know if, we've heard rumors that Galactus was going to be in this movie. I don't know if they would cast him as a voice actor. We already have a Silver Surfer, so obviously that's out. So no, I don't know. But here, let me turn you around. Alright. And let me show you who Paul Walter Hauser, what he looks like. His latest movie is he's playing Chris Farley. Which, yeah, I can totally see that. But what I don't see is who he would play. So, who knows? Based on what I'm hearing as the concept of Fantastic Four, which is that they are in an alternate universe, alternate dimension, alternate universe, I'm not sure, but that they end up in ours. It could easily be he's a one movie character, or it could be that he escapes with them in some capacity. So, again, don't know. I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think Paul Walter Hauser is playing in Fantastic Four? That's all I have for this video, and I wanted to show you guys the new Captain America suit that Sam Wilson has, but the only picture I have is him scrouched down on one knee. And if I'm going to show you the suit, I want to show you the full suit. He's scrouched down and he has his shield up. So you don't get, to my mind, you don't get a good look at it. So I decided not to do that. But he does have a new suit, just like every other movie superhero gets a new suit after every movie. That's just the way it is. And comicbook.com called his shield adamantium instead of vibranium. Doesn't say much for whoever wrote this, that they don't know the difference. So anyway, yeah, it feels like I haven't done a video on this channel in forever. So I'm glad I'm back doing that. I don't know when I'm going to do another video, because depends on casting news, or if you want, I will definitely let you know if Alligator Loki is found. Otherwise, I think the Acolyte doesn't drop till June, and I'm intending to do videos for that. I say I'm intending because I could easily watch the first episode and say, what is this? And stop. But as of now, I'm fully intending to do that. Other than that, I believe that's all I have for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.